everyone, welcome to my channel today. I have some of the lovely tags come back from the tag swap, so I thought I'd just hop on and show you. They're all very beautiful. Now this tag swap was through Carol from Oakhouse Journals, and the first tag I have to show you is Carol's, and this was a lovely tag that she sent with beautiful angel wings. So lovely. She has this gorgeous, really soft ribbon on the top, which feels like silk. It's so delicate. The beautiful wings, and then in the middle, I don't know if you can see that very well, it's focusing, but there's a gorgeous little, like a secret message, a little vial with a letter in it, and that's so cute. She's done a lovely job of that. Such pretty soft blue colours. So that was Carol's. Then I have Angela's here, Angela Kerr's. And if you don't know Angela's beautiful work, I'm sure you all do. Please go over and take a look. Her work is just adorable. She has the most gorgeous colours and her style is so pretty. I've been teasing her lately, and I said she must have a pretty wand hidden underneath her desk that she waves over all her beautiful work before she films it, because everything just comes out looking so pretty, and this is no exception. She has Let It Snow on here, and this is a Christmas themed one. She has this gorgeous soft pink silk ribbon with a cute little dangle there with a pearl. It's so sweet. And she has Christmas paper behind and some lovely fabric which has little berries on it. Everything tones in so well. It just blends beautifully. She's got the pink and blue here with the snowflakes and a cute little pink button. Some beautiful old-fashioned cotton crocheted lace and a little piece of fabric. Just gorgeous, really lovely. So that one was from Angela, and then Lynn from Lynn Yvonne times 2, I think it is, Lynn Yvonne's 2 on YouTube, was my swap partner, and she sent me this lovely, beautiful tag that she has made with some lovely lace. It's got a beautiful piece of bridal veil on the top, which gives it that really delicate look, and then underneath that she has the most gorgeous stamp which says Girlfriends and has a really pretty picture of 2 friends on it. Just gorgeous, very old world and soft and delicate, just like I like. She must know me well. Beautiful blue background here with some lovely lace, all with little diamantes everywhere, lots of pretty bling, little sparkles, lovely little flounce on the bottom under some crocheted lace, and these gorgeous little flowers, they come right down underneath the bottom of the tag, and on the top she has some lovely ribbon, really pretty. And she's even gone over to the back and made that look beautiful too, with some little flowers and bling, and she has her name on the back. Lynn Yvonne's 2 on YouTube. There you go, so you can pop over there and have a look at her lovely things. She's doing some nice diamond work at the moment, which looks very pretty. And she also sent me a Christmas tag, because we agreed to do one normal tag and one Christmas tag. So she sent me this lovely Christmas tag as well, which is really pretty, and it has a little angel on it. And I was laughing in the last video because, unbeknownst to either of us, we both put an angel on our tag, so there must be something in that, mustn't there? A sweet little angel. Isn't that gorgeous? It's got a little pearl and a heart and some cute little wings and some dear little beads on the top. And her card has like Tim Holtz cut out person, and this sweet little feather. I love feathers, so soft and delicate, and some pretty little embroidered flowers with a bow and some lace, and a lovely Christmas pattern in the background. and says, of course, Merry Christmas, with some nice Christmassy gold trim string on the top, which is gorgeous. Thank you very much, Lynn. I do appreciate that. And I think that I was very lucky that these all managed to fly in under the lockdown radar, because I know that the mail closed for international travel in the last short while, so a lot of the things that I sent that way are probably stuck in that system. So I'm hoping that it all comes undone this week and gets back to normal as soon as possible, so that people can get their tags. That was lovely anyway, and we must thank Carol from Oakhouse Journals for inviting us to do that challenge. It was very lovely, and it was nice to see so many people hop on and have a go in the busy lead up to Christmas. So thank you for that. I also have something else beautiful to show you that came in the mail, and I was very excited because it was coming from Canada, which means it takes a long time to get to way down here at the bottom of the world in Little Tasmania. And that's a lovely journal that I had coming from Canada. I'll show you, from Kathleen Sundby, this beautiful journal. And if you want to go over to see this journal and others similar made, you can go over to Kathleen's YouTube channel and find her there. But isn't this gorgeous? It came with this beautiful old piece of lace, which is really lovely. It's just so antique and vintage, which is a style that I really loved, and I watched Kathleen make this lovely journal on her channel. It was so beautiful to watch her work. So she has it tied with some sari silk, which is tied into knots like that. So, and she fits that into the spine underneath the string, so it's in the middle, and she has the spine wrapped in some really gorgeous crocheted lace, and lace all down the back. And she loves her lace, her vintage laces, so she uses a lot of that. And on the front here we have a lovely starling, which is a beautiful bird, but of course over here in Australia they're considered a pest and not many people like them, but I enjoy watching them in the garden. They're quite pretty, even if they are a nuisance. And she has hand stitched, or slow stitched as we call it nowadays, this beautiful cover, and it has gorgeous flowers. I'm not sure if I can get it. Can I get it close so you can see it there? Beautiful flowers she's hand stitched with little grub stitches around here, and chain stitch, and a little bit of blanket edging. It's just gorgeous. I mean, she has really put a lot of little samples and a lot of work into this little seed stitch in the middle, and she's got some French knots down here. She's stitched all around the edge of that. I mean, this would have taken a long time to do, and it's all done by hand. She's used several layers here, starting with like a dresser cloth underneath, and then layering it up with some nice old paper that she's punched out with, looks like a Martha Stewart punch, and then she's used some Edith Holden on the top and stitched over all of that. And the cover is a beautiful blue cotton, and I love blue. That's my absolute favourite colour, so that's perfect for me. And this was a birthday present for me, so I really appreciate all the lovely blues. And November is actually my birthday, so it worked out really well that I managed to get a November one to go with my birthday. So there you can see the lovely linen cloth that she's used on the cover, and she has an open weave spine that's actually see-through, so she has a very unique way of doing her stitching, and she often uses buttons on the cover folded over when she sews her spine, and it's very unusual, so it's worth going over for a look if you don't know Kathleen's work. It's beautiful. She has a very sort of shabby style, but in saying that, it's all perfected and neat and tidy, even though it's an unusual style. everything's sort of skew-if and layered in different sections, but still it's all very neat and perfect. She has added here a little slow stitch scrappy piece that she's put in, and you'll find those throughout her books, and she's hand sewed on that too, and I think that's just beautiful with the French knots. Lovely button. I know she uses really vintage fabrics, like she used a vintage child's dress that was beautiful linen, old laces, and she layers up so many different things. Like here she's got a doily, paper doily, and some tea stain paper. She's also got some like baking paper type on the top there, and a piece of scrapbook paper. There's so many layers to this, it's just beautiful. She's got some calico down the spine to act as the hinge. The lovely tags are all beautifully sewn around and collaged, so you have a variety of textures and colours and papers on those. They're absolutely gorgeous. So she puts little pockets in everywhere, little tuck spots. We have some music paper. Lovely tag here, gorgeous, with the Martha Stewart punch again on the corners. I presume it's certainly like a Martha Stewart punch anyway. She has a lovely little tag sewn on there with some pretty ribbon, jade, beautiful jade blue. Another of the Edith Holden pages, and we have a flip out here from an address book by the looks of it. Date and name and addresses, which is quite nice. Then we have another one of her dear little snippets. It's hand sewn with a lovely flower and some lace on the edge, just beautiful. We have a beautiful cat. I love cats too, very me. And that's from a scrapbooking kit, beautiful scrapbooking sheet. We've got some very old vintage paper behind there, which may be, I'm not sure, a prayer book or something similar. I can't remember all the papers now. I did watch them all. Very pretty piece of scrapbook paper with some lovely linen hinge, and this gorgeous blue wax thread that she's used with a lovely butterfly dangle on the bottom, just beautiful. She's got a few little dangles on the bottom. I might show you what I'm thinking of. And there's a lovely little tree of life, which is just divine. And we've got also a beautiful dragonfly there. So they're lovely hanging off the bottom there. What else has she used? A little scrap of lace behind there, which looks like it might have been dyed blue. It's pale blue. Here we've got another gorgeous cat. Isn't it beautiful? It's like a patchwork calico cat. And another of the birds from Edith Holden, the song thrush. Really pretty. It's just such an unusual book. I really love this style she does. Most unusual. There's the November page. All of these pages from Edith Holden actually come from the November part of the book, so they all combine. Another lovely tag here, some torn paper there, which is an unusual paper. I'm not sure what that comes from, but it's different. Beautiful pocket with some more tags, some lovely, the other side of that lovely collage that she did with the doily there. So she's got that cut in half and some linen in between. And there you have the middle of the first section. So she's got 3 signatures in this book. Here we've got a flower fairy from the Flower Fairy book that she's collaged onto some tea stain paper, and some more beautiful hand stitching on her little scrappy bit at the top, which looks adorable. I love these. Beautiful. A lovely map that she stitched across with the machine, and some more from the Flower Fairy book, some more Edith Holden, some more lovely hand stitching, and I would say that's probably the linen dress, that the antique vintage linen dress that she was speaking about using in these books. She's hand stitched and cross stitched over those with some muslin and a beautiful flower with some French knots on there. I'm hoping that I've still got that in the right frame so you can see it. Am I too far over? Sorry if I am. Apologies. So there we have another, that's the scrapbooking paper and the Edith Holden. She's got a lovely little scrappy section there to pull out. Some lined paper, another gorgeous scrappy piece. Like I said, these are all through the book, and I just think they had that beautiful handmade touch to it, and you know that so much love has gone into making each of these little pieces. It takes quite a lot of time to actually sit down and do a whole lot of these, although each one in itself is probably quick. When you've got to make a whole lot, it takes a long time. But there's French knots, there's cross stitch, there's little layers of collaged fabrics. So pretty. And it all just has that soft and scrappy look, but perfect in its way. There's another one there. Aren't they just gorgeous? Beautiful. You just know that lots of love has been poured into making these, even though they look quite scrappy, sort of unorganised. They are actually very organised. Everything's measured in its way that it's meant to lay, and it's all perfect. This is beautiful. A lovely little ribbon that pulls undone so that these can flip out. So you get the top and the bottom flip out, and then you have piano paper underneath. So that's really different. I like those little flips. And then on the other side you have the most gorgeous mouse I've ever seen. Isn't that just the sweetest? Can you see him? Have I got him in the right spot so you can actually see my little mousey? He's got lots of little cross stitches along the top, hand sewn. He's been hand sewn as an outline on a cross stitch piece and stitched around the edge. And he's layered up with lots of laces, and underneath him there is a little notebook with lots of layers of paper, so that's just lovely there too. We have another flower fairy over here and a little flip flower fairy there on a marriage register, which is just gorgeous. It's a really pretty picture she's got in there of the flower fairy. Another bird, it's the woodpecker this time. Another of the lovely flip out little pieces with the layered laces. We've come to the middle of that section with the dragonfly hanging off the middle of the wax thread there, so that's really pretty. Another of the little lace snippets with the hand sewing, gorgeous. A November page. Sorry I'm rushing to get through this, but I know that the camera keeps running out on me, so I'm running out of time. Beautiful flower fairy, and that's a lovely piece from a piano roll. I just adore these pieces of paper. They're so delicate, and you've got to be very gentle with them, but they do look so good. And it's a part of the song that says something about porch with its roses so sweet, and that's just divine. It's gorgeous, and it suits me very well too. I love it. Very pretty little snippet there, gorgeous blue. The back of the piano paper there, and there's lots of little layers here that give it texture, and you can actually feel the different textures there. There's some gauze at the back, there's some tape. I've got a lovely piece of washi tape there, and of course your piano roll with the holes. And here we've got a little paper clip with the sweetest little, tiniest little blue shiny beads, and they are so cute. And they're holding the pussycat on, and he flips out, so you've got a little flip out there with the piano roll on the back. So I just love this, it's adorable, gorgeous. Lots of lovely blue pieces. Another beautiful blackberry fairy from the fairy book. She's sweet, isn't she? I just love those fairies. Another piece there of the card stock that she has punched with the Martha Stewart punch, and there we're at the back and we have this lovely piece of linen that she's used to cover it with, blue, beautiful piece of fabric, and this sweet little card that she sent me, which is another little collage piece, and I've tucked that in the back because it looks so sweet. And we've got the cover here I think that she made it out of a file folder, but this does look like handmade paper. It's got little bits of leaves and pretty things in it. And there you have the back page, which is covered in oodles of gorgeous lace. I just love it. Beautiful lace, and you can see the little bird's tail hanging out the back. So that is my lovely, lovely journal from Kathleen, and thank you so much, Kathleen. I'm really, really wrapped with it. Thank you. It's beautiful. So I'll be spending many hours looking at that, and I'm sure that my girls at the studio will enjoy looking at it too. So thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you all again soon with something else new to look at. Okay, bye for now. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.